Okay. We have a lot of money building up again. Search for physician. Extort subjects. Ruffle feathers until gold falls out. Tempting. Tempting. Indulgent drink. Invite claimant. Adopt special succession. I think there's one based on my culture I could do, but I don't think it's, like, any better than what we already have. So I kind of don't want to buy it. And how's our renown? We're getting close to being able to pick up another first level if we want to. I am tempted to pick up Bounteous Loins, because that'll get us more family members, and thus more chances at more renown. A lot of those opening renown bonuses are really nice. Did you change lifestyle? No, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. I wasted a little time there. I think we're going medicine focused now. It's all about trying to stay alive and get a little bit of studying done. We're above the domain limit. Even with our wife managing domain, that's not good. We really need stewardship. Okay. This will piss people off, but we need a better steward. I'm going from a powerful vassal to this one. This guy will probably hate me for it. Oh yeah, he hates me for it. It's my uncle too. He hates me for it, but we need the stewardship. I'm sorry. Does his stewardship not contribute to ours anymore, or hers? That's does it not work that way anymore then? Used to in the first game. That's not good. First game. Second game. You can move your steward to marshal. Oh yeah, that's right. The old one was better for that, yeah. Or on par. Yeah. He's still a little annoyed about being fired, but that did more efficiently use our people. Okay, it didn't fix the exact problem we were looking for, but it did help. Joni James comes of age. Humble, ambitious, chaste, insightful thinker, and a gambler. Interesting. Could I get a good alliance out of him? I could. Allying with the French. Bleeder. Oh. Yeah, that basically means they're, it's hemophilia. Their blood doesn't clot properly. I don't want that in the bloodline. How about this one? This is a decent amount of troops. Sure. Sure. And they even have some traits in common. They're related. Oh. You know what? I'll worry about that later. We're fine. Negotiate an alliance with him? No. He's got like 300 troops. Demand payment. That's a weak hook? Yeah. But you have 50 bucks now at least. Yeah, I'll demand the payment then. I really don't like that we are running for a while above the domain limit. It's really hurting our income. We might need to hand something off. Man. Bummer. Okay, well, this bit of land, Wareham, isn't as good. Who's the Duke here? We're the Duke here. Did you know that having bad stewardship is the worst thing in the universe? Do not believe we'll ever find anything either. Damn. Okay. Okay, who hates me? Who hates me in my country? Who do I not trust? That motherfucker? The giant? Spy on him. See what we can find out. We're getting raided right in London. That's ballsy. Ongoing raid. Right on London itself. Incredibly ballsy. Isn't there a button now to raise local troops? Because I want to. Can he ask the Pope for money? He doesn't like me enough, or else it would pop up as available. Not that we really need it, but you know. Could have sworn there was a button for that now, but whatever. Oh, rally point is occupied. We'll move it over to Castle Gooset. And... where even are they? Right here? Yes. March. With our overwhelming numbers. It's like 7,000 to 700. Yeah, we nearly stack wiped them. They had 5 survivors. That was easy. And immediately disband. That was quick. Gotta click the rally point for it. Raise local army. Gotcha. Gotcha. Back to London with that rally point. Okay. A troubling translation. As I step over the threshold to my court physician, Grunhilda's office, I find her bent deeply over a book. This translation of Hierophilus is atrocious, she says with a sigh. If I were to follow these instructions, I'm as likely to cure my patient as I am to kill them outright. If I have a look, she might increase her learning, or I can make a fool of myself. I'm gonna take the risk. 60% chance that she gains some learning and we gain some learning life experience. Hey, we did it! Nice! Gotta love that. I still can't believe 250 of you come out for CK3 streams. For all those years we did the CK2 streams, everyone had such a fun time and everything. We always had like, I don't know, 50 to 70 people, unless it was like a really big stream. Really announced stream. I'm just happy that ever since going to Crusader Kings III, so many of you guys decided to give it a chance. I like Mah-Dry-Bread says I like Mah-Dry-Bread. The truth does not stop us. Strong hook? On this dude who's a lowborn. He does not have money for me. No reason we cannot be friends. Really don't like being above our land limit like this. You wish you had known about it back then? I'm gonna invite more knights. Can never get enough. My hook on that Duchess expired. That's a shame. Knight has arrived. Now, I do know we gain stress when we hire knights, so I just want them in my land to hire if we need them. Political strategy games have their audience too, you being one of them. I don't know if I'd call this one political. When I think political, I think Victoria 2, because politics is like a very direct thing in that. But I guess you could say this is all political. It's just not in the way that you think of now with the word, you know? I get what you mean. Politics has multiple meanings. When we think of like the more literal political parties thing, Victoria 2 has got that down pat. Okay, this person also has no money. May as well just be friends with them if they don't have money. Okay, small harbor done in Hampshire. God, am I really gonna have to hand that city off? I might. I might. Did not know me back in my CK2 days? I mean, that was less than a year ago, I think. Did this message come through? I mean, I see it. But I also get the feeling that Twitch is having issues because I see it having problems again. It was working a minute ago, and now it looks like it's bugged out again, so who fucking knows? Development in London is looking good still. Really, really, really want that to be better. What are you gonna do? God, I want stewardship so bad. She is managing domain, so she could raise my stewardship, but it's not like our wife is great at it either. It's one of her weakest stats. At least we're on good terms. Can you show Europe? Yeah, sure. There's probably not much to look at. It's just a big, ugly mess. Yeah, it's just a big, ugly mess. France-ish, West Francia, is vaguely in control of what is modern-day France. Vaguely. Sweden still has a lot of weird bits here and there, and their culture is still just like Norse. They're still not Catholic. Scotland is also Norse and not Catholic. They're the same culture and religious groups as Sweden. Central Europe is a big ugly mess of warring factions, most of which are Catholic but different cultures. Italy is incredibly confusing right now. The Byzantine Empire looks like they've been doing pretty well on their conquering, and they've also been having a lot of civil wars by the looks of it. They're pretty much always in a big civil war whenever we look at them. I bought the Force because of your playthrough on your channel. Now that I'm watching your CK3 playthrough, debating whether or not to buy a gaming PC to get your hands on a copy of it to play. I hope you have fun with it. Show Estonia? I don't think Estonia... Oh shit, no, Estonia's right there. We got it. I was gonna say, I'm not sure if Estonia's been founded. We actually have 2 Estonias, and they're separate. That's nuts. We have 2 countries called Estonia. This one is Finnish culture and of that religion. The other Estonia are Latgalian and a different... They're both different religions and cultures, but we do have 2 Estonias. We've got the Kingdom of Estonia, and we've got the High Chiefdom of Estonia. Two whole Estonias? I know, right? This game's... What a great value this game is. You can get 2 Estonias. A gaming PC is totally worth it if you like playing PC over console. I agree. Oh, hey, look! We won the war we never participated in. Yay! Negotiate alliances? Are any of these worth it? No, and no. Woo, we could get those alliances and get like 400 troops, and I would have to contribute to them my almost 7,000. We had more troops before, but now I'm above my domain limit, so they skim more tax. It also means my vassals like me less because they think I'm greedy. The vassals don't hate me as much as they used to. I have a long reign bonus, which helps. Sleep schedule's all sorts of messed up. Good luck on fixing that. It's important. Don't worry about watching my dumb stream. Just worry about, 0 gold. Yeah. Don't worry about my dumb stream. Go take care of your sleep. Sleep healthy. Get lots of sunlight. You need it. It produces, helps you produce vitamin D, which you need to literally be happy. Also, take vitamin D supplements if you live in a country without much sunlight. There's a reason the Canadian government actually recommends vitamin D supplements for citizens during winter. It's because you're just not going to get enough sunlight in winter. It's just not going to happen. Which is why I take vitamin D supplements. Not because the government said to, mind you, but for the same rationale of you're just not going to get enough sunlight. When the time comes, my agents will need a safe route to transport Sandhild. I forgot we're still trying to kidnap her. Do we still have a good chance of getting her? No. I'm gonna just abandon it. Fuck that. I'm not... There's, like, nothing I'm getting out of that anymore. Why risk the negatives of getting caught, you know? Okay. 2 years until we get up to 19 development. Okay. Working on that. I'm still happy with all these. Domestic affairs is still the most important to me, just making sure that people aren't skimming tax. Vitamin D is pretty much unheard of in Australia. Yeah, I'd imagine it's because you guys get quite a bit of sunlight. So you probably don't take vitamin D supplements. You get enough just through sunlight. Assuming you know, spend a little bit of time outside. The amount of sunlight you're supposed to get, by the way, is dependent mostly on how dark your skin is. The darker your skin is, the more sunlight you need, just because your body has a harder time getting vitamin D and getting what it needs out of the sun if it's darker. If you're super, super pale like me, you probably only need like 10 minutes of direct sun contact a day. So consider yourself lucky if you're in such a position. What are the biggest cities outside of your domain? Like, in the country? I'm actually not sure. We are very heavily centralized right here on just the county of the Earldom of Middlesex. That's where, like, kind of all the money of the country is coming out of. But if we go into the other map modes, we could learn a little. If I go into development, I think there's more map modes than just this, though, isn't there? Cultures, faith. Isn't there one that's, like, income? No? Okay, development we'll have to do. The most developed land here is just us. Outside of that, it's sporadic. Wiltshire is not bad, which I invested in, I believe, like 50 years ago when we used to own it. So it's okay. Really, the only place that super matters in England right now is London. Do you burn when it's cloudy in Australia? Just knows, but damn, this cool jacket. Thank you. I've had this one since high school. Jukake comes of age. This is the second one named that. He's patient, callous, arrogant, and a fortune builder. Good with money. He's got a ways to go before he becomes really good with money, though. But he'll start building traits. Hamlets and Dorset. Good. He can marry, of course. Looks like it works, so I'd like to know how this works. How this looks. YMCA. It looks like the letters YMCA. Alright. Hamdv just want to say big thanks. Big thank you for the past year. God, you should have just said big thank. That'd be way funnier. You really made it brighter and helped me through some tough times. Thank you. Don't stop being yourself. I hear that a lot, actually. Your character is truly missing your passion for your job. So, Admiral, thank you. I appreciate that. Fuck, I should have called him Tukake. You're right. I should have. I always appreciate the well wishes and the thank yous. I don't always know how to respond. I'll say that up front. I've never been great at taking compliments. I'm a very self-deprecating kind of person. It is not that I'm not proud of myself. Don't misinterpret. Some people do it because of that. I'm very proud of myself, and I'm very proud of my accomplishments. I just, I'm not used to compliments, and I've never become used to compliments. It is nothing beyond that. I do appreciate it wholeheartedly. Lowborn, I don't need to make up things about him. Okay, he's not finding anything here. Is it safe to say he's not finding anything here? Okay, we got a trade here. What do we want? Cultural fascination progress 35% more. Yes. Yes, absolutely we want that. Anything to speed up tech. Yeah, that's our first one. Scientific. Absolutely. An increased development in county is tempting, but we're pretty close to max anyway with our tech level, so really we just want the tech. I should have checked what this was before, but it's now down to 19 years. Okay, that seems to have sped it up by at least a few years. What are the French doing in England? Oh, they've been here for a while. They've had the very edge of Cornwall and a little bit up in, like, the border with Wales. Oh, hey, one of our rivals we were trying to kidnap died. Yay! The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. God knows that I cursed the day I met Sinhild. Today, however, the curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that cold-hearted witch to her grave. Not a day too soon. Lost stress. Shame we had no stress. Hope Fatima's doing well. The accident scared. It's okay. She's all good. Not a single broken bone. She got out of it very lucky. And it looks like the car troubles are probably going to be fixed pretty soon, too, because the car was annihilated. I was watching an older video and you said you can't go into stuff like AGDQ because you're disabled. It's a lot more complicated than that. I'm guessing I was saying it in passing, probably, to people who already knew. Can you give us a problem either than aphantasia? Yeah, everyone already knows about the aphantasia, which is I can't picture things in my head. Any little weird things that go through my head visually are hard to focus on, not something that I intentionally do, and not something I can really usefully use. Okay, super short version, because I know that plenty of you have already heard this over the years and you don't care. Okay, super short version. I was born with Ehlers-Danlos and Cerebral Palsy. Cerebral Palsy we discovered when I was like 8, I think is when I got diagnosed with that. Ehlers-Danlos, I didn't get diagnosed with that until like 21? I think it was like 21 when we figured that one out. The super short version, because these are both the kinds of conditions where there's many different types of them and they're drastically different. Okay, cerebral palsy is brain damage at birth due to lack of oxygen to the brain. It can range from being so mild that it will never be diagnosed to being so severe that you can't live without assistance. I am on the milder end of that, obviously. As you can see, I handle myself just fine. I'm articulate. However, mostly what it did is it made motor skills develop slower for me. Video games helped me a lot with motor skills and their development. But it also has some minor muscle problems with it. My legs are too tight. My upper body tends to be a little bit too loose. Things like that. It's all things you just learn how to live with and learn how to adapt with and everything. So I'm quite physically capable now. The Ehlers-Danlos, the only thing that really matters in the grand scheme of things that I have out of that is like type C or something. I forget the exact type. Is that my joints are quite bad. They hurt a lot, so I need to take very good care of my body, which nowadays I do. And I'm in the best shape of my life right now. So don't worry about me. I'm good. Don't worry about it. These are permanent conditions that you're born with. Those of you who have been with me for a long time know that I was dealt a very bad hand in life in many ways. But I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'm working through it. Everything's good. It's cool. And the reason I can't go to ADGDQ is because I can't travel on my own because I have no sense of direction. That is largely because I have no visual memory. And so I can only recognize things when I see them. I can't know what's around the corner. Like, I can know, but I can't see what's around the corner until I literally see it. So that means that getting a driver's license would be very prohibitively difficult and probably dangerous to other people on the road, so I never bothered. So yeah. Anyway, at least I don't have shy or paranoid. I know, right? I mean, I was shy until I was like 16. That's around when I got my rebellious spirit and just stopped giving a shit. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've never been kind to authority. I've never accepted the idea that an authority is an authority over me just because they say they are. I'm sure you can tell that, though. So from what I understood, you were permanently born, and I don't care. Understood. You got it. I was permanently born. I can't be unborn. Sorry. That was a big rant. Holy Letter. My recent endeavors within the realm of theology have given me a greater appreciation for God's representation on earth. Trying to express some of the feelings, I will draft a letter to King Bishop Alexander. I sit down with a scribe, and together we craft a truly splendid letter, highlighting his holiness. We will gain stress no matter what. It's barely any, though. Wow! He is 40 learning! Is that more than, is that more learning than our original king had? Whoa! He's frail, aspiring blade master, a pilgrim, scholar, just impatient. Weird. And calm. Weird traits on that guy. Okay, well, he's a paragon. Makes sense why he'd become pope. Okay, so this is actually like a legit good pope. I'm going to compliment his clear rationality because he is like, not borderline, like he's straight up a genius. 40 learning in this game, he is a genius. That is Mensa IQ. I'm gonna go clear rationality on this. It'll probably make him like us. And chances are we'll at least gain some diplomacy or learning lifestyle points. Much appreciated. Okay. Okay, he likes us for it, which is always great. And we got some learning lifestyle points. Okay, he's actually in the positives on his opinion of us, which means we can ask for money? No. No, we cannot. Damn. Had to step away. Did I miss anything interesting? We just learned that the Pope is literally a genius. Ransom. What is this? $100 to get out of prison? No. You betrayed me in a civil war. I am not letting you out because I can never trust you again. You want to recommend collagen supplements if I have joint pain? I already take a lot of vitamins and supplements, actually. And in fact, I live with very little joint pain nowadays because, hold on, where am I in the time code of the video? Okay. All right. I'm past the first 3 minutes, so no one on YouTube is going to watch this and get upset with me over it and demonetize me for saying something that is completely legal in my country. Fucking YouTube, man. Okay, so I can say, okay, I take a lot of supplements. I take very good care of my body. I count my calories. I count my protein intake. I work out. I work a lot on my posture. And I medicate pain with marijuana. There you go. With that dank smoke leaf. And I have lived a significantly happier life for it. I am very happy they legalized in Canada, which I've supported since long before I had ever smoked it. I only started smoking it after it became legal because I never felt like trying it. And it has been a lifesaver. I've lived in significantly less pain. But that is public information that I smoked that. I say it on Twitter, I just won't on YouTube because YouTube will get on your ass about it. Yes, the devil's lettuce. And also, I don't smoke it, I vape it, because smoke is really bad for your lungs just no matter what. Whereas if you vape it, it's not nearly as bad for your lungs, so playing it safe. Yes, keep making people like us, Spymaster. Known for our dedication to the faith, hell yeah. We're finally considered faithful, which is an actual positive trait. Preaching unorthodox doctrine. We lost some piety because of our fucking archbishop being a dink. Why did he do that? Oh, he's got lover's pox, you know, and he's craven. All right, you know that dude is just fucking around. Tobacco is more fatal than... Okay, so if I keep saying that word, it'll get in the metadata, and I think that YouTube will get upset with me. So we're gonna start calling it... Okay, so if you're into Deus Ex, call it Cigaweed, which is the funniest thing in the world. If you're into RimWorld, you can go Smoke Leaf. If you're into my Dwarf Fortress tutorial series, you can call it Cave Wheat. Because that is funny to me. There's all kinds of creative names you can come up with, and we'll all know what we're talking about. How different is vaping and smoking? Well, one of them is like water vapor, and the other one is smoke. So smoke is from something burning. That means it's very, very hot. It will scar your throat and your lungs. Whereas if you're doing water vapor, that is at a significantly lower temperature. Much less abrasive on your throat. You'll notice I don't have smoker voice. I sound voice-wise the same as I did a couple years ago when I had never smoked anything in my entire life. In fact, I still haven't smoked anything in my life. I've only ever vaped, and it's only ever that. So you'll notice I don't have smoker voice, and in fact, I don't get an irritated throat unless I go very hard at very high temperatures, which I basically don't. If you have a good quality vape, you will not get a sore throat. But still, you're beholden to whatever the substance is that you're smoking, of course. I'm not saying that, like, if you were to vape tobacco, for instance, that is 100% safe. Joining that holy war, but I'm not actually going to participate in it. Oh. Counselor died. Which one? My marshal? Damn, he was okay. Oh, if I could recruit this guy, I could have a guy with 22 skill, but I should probably hire my niece. She's a powerful vassal. Fine. Okay. She's good at her job. She's fine. Sorry, my mic arm was getting a little loose there. Oh my god, he's not finding anything. I think I'm gonna move him again. Yeah, Spymaster's not finding shit. This giant just isn't doing anything dishonorable, I guess. Come on, where are the real bastards in this realm? I need to find a secret, you know? Niece Marshal, Content Blackguard. Where's the good shit? Come on. Man, like, no one hates me anymore. And it's weird. Except for the Duchess who's in jail. Not much she's doing anymore, though. Okay. Godless Empath. Okay, well, so we'll probably find out and confirm that she's a non-believer. That should be easy to find, so we'll have him try to uncover that. Maybe no one's going to do anything illegal because they're all terrified of you. Fair. Have you ever played a giant in CK2 or 3? I haven't. Although I doubt there's much different playing as a giant. Probably some unique event chains. Oh, London just bumped up to 19. Hell yeah, 19 development. One more and we hit the current technology cap in London, for development at least. Every point of development is big though. It's money, it's troops, it's tech, it's the works. Okay, I will actually send an army up there to deal with that. And you can tell from their flag they're from the Isle of Man. I'm sorry, the Isle of Mon. I have fans in the Isle of Man. I remember that. Oh, I accidentally raised them and I didn't mean to. Immediately disband. Move my rally point to right there. I don't want to raise all armies. I want to raise just that. And then go beat their ass. They're recently disembarked. If you don't participate in the crusade, then the Pope gets mad and demands money, or that you participate. Oh, I can give him money. I don't mind. The perfect gift. Looking down at the perfectly shaped seashell and imagining Queen Celsa's smile, I can barely contain myself. It is exquisite. Do you not agree, my lord? The old merchant gestures to the seashell with a wink. The perfect gift for a loved one. She already has a very high opinion of me. But it's so cheap. Yeah, buy it for her. I can afford it. Okay, we're getting raided there and up there. Okay, I'll try and deal with both. Outlive a child. Oh, Jukake's been murdered. He was 17. He had his head ripped off by Earl who? What? His head was ripped off in this battle. By this vassal, this prick from Scotland ripped his head off. 70 stress. Fuck me. Okay, well, we can't do a feast in his honor. Yeah, he didn't get murdered, he ran afoul of a berserker, that's true. Fuck. His head was ripped off. Alright, we won that battle. We got some loot, too. I'll go up north and deal with this. Jesus. Oh, come on, all these raids. They're crossing into Scotland? We're good. Three months to raise again? No. Wait until they're out of my territory there. Wait till he's out too. There. Still would take 3 months? Damn. Do not believe there's anything we'll find either. Damn it. Try up there. fucking brutal, I know, right? There. I'll disband them. I still have plenty of other levies I can raise if need be. Keeping zoomed out a little so we can really see. Hey, yo, how it go? I choose to believe that you're referencing Razor Ramon. Hold feast. Yes, immediately. I got rid of most of our stress. How's it going, though? Good. I just gotta work a lot today. I gotta go do a ton of editing immediately after this. Abduct or murder the Berserker? Very tempting. We have, like, no chance of abducting him. Or killing him. Fuck. Yeah, it's not happening. The high table breaks! Oh, we've had this one before. Yeah, we've had this one before. We become friends with our wife. That's great. She's already our lover, too. Okay, that doctor's not any better than ours. The weird blue outlined piece of land in the middle of England. This one right here? That's a little piece of, oh, you might mean this one. That's, a small, independent Welsh land. They're actually, culturally, they're Visigoth of anything. I am their rightful ruler, I think. Kind of. We would have to make the Kingdom of, Wales to technically be it, but I don't want to, because then we'd lose it and have to regain it through war over and over. How do you recommend improving editing skills if you don't have access to good footage? Skillshare. A lot of Skillshare classes will actually provide you footage to work with. A friendship. As my guests leave, they seem to depart in good spirits. I'm also relieved to see that Queen Celsa does not depart without saying farewell. We both know we'll be seeing each other again soon. What a woman. I gained the trait Famous Reveler. Nice! We're up to level 2 on partying now. That's more diplomacy and intrigue. That's wonderful. Why did she depart? Because they always depart the castle at the end. Don't particularly know why. Alright. We'll worry about that marriage next time, because we're coming up on the end of the stream here, and I have to edit like you wouldn't believe. So I want to raid my friend. She's playing some Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, her first time through, so don't spoil if you know those games, which they're awesome games. But this will be a little New Year's present, because she's been playing, we recently became friends, been bonding over talking about the Chow Garden in Sonic Adventure 2. I want to get back to streaming that game. She just started streaming that game. We're going to have our chows race each other. The game doesn't have online support, unfortunately, which is stupid, but there's a third-party program that lets you send each other your chows so you can race them, and that's going to be a fun time. So, we'll give her a raid in a second. Again, if you're watching this live, though, or if you're watching this on YouTube, rather, I'm going to try to do these streams every single Friday. I'm going to try and do these every single Friday because that's just a better day for it. They're just uploading on Tuesday and Thursday now, and they're double-length episodes. So you get the same amount of Crusader Kings on YouTube in a week that you used to. It's just you have more time to watch it if you want to catch up before jumping in on the Twitch streams, which, again, will now be on Fridays. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.